Mad honey does not work through mystery or magic. Its effects come from normal biological systems responding to specific natural compounds. To understand it clearly, we need physiology, not myths. When mad honey enters the body, the process begins like any other food. Digestion starts in the mouth and continues in the stomach. The honey is made mostly of sugars and water, so stomach acids and enzymes dissolve it efficiently. At this stage, nothing dramatic happens. The stomach is simply preparing the contents for absorption, just as it does with regular honey or other sweet foods. The real transition happens in the small intestine. This is where absorption takes place. Sugars move through the intestinal lining into the bloodstream, providing energy. Along with those sugars, small amounts of naturally occurring plant compounds present in mad honey are also absorbed. How much enters the blood depends on several factors, including the concentration of those compounds, the amount consumed, body weight, and whether the honey was taken with other food. This variability explains why people can have very different experiences from the same product. From the intestine, absorbed substances travel directly to the liver. This step is called first-pass metabolism. The liver acts as the body's main chemical processing center. It stores glucose, regulates blood sugar levels, and breaks down foreign compounds so they can be safely removed. Some compounds are weakened significantly at this stage, while others remain partially active. With mad honey, the liver begins metabolizing the active compounds, but depending on the dose, it may not neutralize all of them immediately. After leaving the liver, blood circulates through the rest of the body. The sugars from the honey contribute to a temporary rise in blood glucose, similar to other sweet foods. Meanwhile, remaining active compounds can interact with receptors in different tissues. This interaction is not random. It follows known biological rules involving cell membranes, receptors, and signal transmission. One of the most important areas affected is the nervous system. Nerve cells communicate using electrical signals created by the movement of ions such as sodium across cell membranes. Certain plant-derived compounds can influence how these ion channels behave. When ion flow changes, the speed and pattern of nerve signaling can also change. This does not mean the nerves are damaged. It means their signaling is temporarily altered. These changes can influence the autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary functions such as heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, and sweating. If nerve signals slow down or become irregular, the body detects this shift and responds. This response explains many commonly reported sensations, including lightheadedness, warmth, nausea, or unusual fatigue. These are not mysterious effects. They are predictable outcomes of altered nerve signaling. The cardiovascular system is closely linked to this process. Heart rate and blood vessel tone are constantly adjusted by the autonomic nervous system. If signals cause blood vessels to relax or the heart rate to slow, blood pressure can drop. When this happens, the body immediately tries to restore balance. Blood vessels constrict, hormones are released, and the heart adjusts its rhythm to maintain circulation to vital organs, especially the brain. In mild situations, these corrective mechanisms work quickly and symptoms fade as balance returns. In stronger cases, compensation may be slower or incomplete, leading to dizziness or faintness, particularly when standing. This is why posture can influence how someone feels after consuming substances that affect blood pressure regulation. The digestive system also plays a role in the body's response. The gut is lined with nerves and chemical sensors that constantly communicate with the brain. If the autonomic nervous system is affected, digestive movement can slow or become irregular. The brain may interpret this as a warning signal, triggering nausea. This response is protective, not harmful. It is one of the ways the body limits further exposure to a substance it perceives as challenging. Over time, metabolism continues. The liver keeps breaking down active compounds into forms that can be removed. The kidneys filter the blood and excrete many of these breakdown products through urine. Some substances are also eliminated through bile and the digestive tract. Hydration, liver health, kidney function, and overall dose all influence how quickly the body clears these compounds. This gradual elimination is why effects typically fade as hours pass. As active compounds decrease in the bloodstream, nerve signaling returns to baseline, blood pressure stabilizes, and digestive function normalizes. The body is designed to regain equilibrium when given time and support. Historical use of mad honey provides useful context. In regions where it has been traditionally used, the emphasis has often been on very small amounts. This practice aligns with biology. Small doses are more likely to stay within the body's ability to compensate and restore balance. Larger amounts are more likely to overwhelm these systems, increasing the chance of noticeable symptoms. The key point is that mad honey is not inherently mystical or automatically dangerous. Its effects arise from normal interactions between natural compounds and human physiology. Understanding these pathways helps replace fear and exaggeration with clarity and respect for both science and tradition. If someone experiences severe symptoms such as fainting, chest discomfort, confusion, or persistent vomiting after consuming any unusual honey, medical evaluation is important. These signs can indicate significant changes in heart rate or blood pressure that deserve professional assessment. Subscribe for trusted medical explanations of traditional wellness practices.